So I think the only main rebuttal I have is just to say, of course, we're forced to say pro or con for all of these. And in reality, I think all of us fall in the middle somewhere, depending on the specific case. And I think that if they're totally asymptomatic and have zero signs, you can offer observation, but you definitely have to observe. And we certainly agree on that to make sure that nothing is developing.
Thank you. And I also, considering MRI, I know I've been on a panel with Andy Lee, who is my resident, so I can give him a little harassment. He's gone now, and that makes it easier. But neuro-ophthalmologists, adult neuro-ophthalmologists, seem to image a lot more freely than we pediatric neuro-ophthalmologists do, because we know what happens. A kid has to get anesthetized. There's the study that revealed prolonged or repeated anesthesias less than the age of 3 is linked with neurocognitive decline. And parents know about this. Think of the expense. I'm at a school that is now thinking about the cost of health care every day. So what about all those normal scans? Think about the medical waste of the expense of the imaging, anesthesia, etc. So we have to think about the finances of of medicine.
Excellent. May we have just the summary slide, and then we have about 5 minutes for questions. We have wonderful questions from the audience, and we'll try to address one question per case if we have time. So just to summarize here, Dr. Gilbert suggests that, acute comitant esotropia may be the sole presenting sign when there's associated intracranial pathology. And so to not image and miss this could be devastating. We need to consider, as Dr. Edmond discussed, the subtle details that might give us a clue and might inform us that it's more likely that intracranial pathology will be present. So as I think Dr. Gilbert also mentioned, each of us here kind of probably does some combination of these things, and we have to take the clinical context into question when we're actually practicing medicine. But I hope that you enjoyed this point counterpoint. I think we found it incredibly informative, and thank you to our panelists.